In this video, I'm going to cover the new Songkran laws for 2026, as well as what Songkran is, the dates, how to prepare, and what not to do. Let's get to it. Alright, so what exactly is Songkran? It's the Thai New Year celebration of every April. Originally, it was about respect and cleansing. People generally poured water on elders, visiting temples, washing Buddha statues, and symbolic stuff. Fast forward to today, it turns into a full-scale nationwide water fight. I'm talking entire cities shutting down just to soak each other. But here's the thing, there's still two sides to it. During the day, you'll still see traditional side, families, temples, locals doing it the right way. Then at night, it flips. Music, crowds, water guns everywhere, just chaos. And in Pattaya, it leans way more into the chaos. You got people flying in from all over the world just to experience it. At the same time, a lot of locals pack up and leave to avoid it completely. And I'm talking expats too. So yeah, Songkran isn't just a festival. It's controlled madness with a little tradition still holding it together. So when is Songkran? This is where it gets a little bit confusing. Officially, Songkran in Thailand is April 13th to the 15th. That's what you'll see online. That's what the government says. But in reality, every city does its own thing. Bangkok, places like Khao San Road, usually run about 3-4 days. Chiang Mai goes a little longer, 4 to 5 days, and it's a little bit more organized. Then you got Pattaya. Care about your 3-day schedule. It starts around April 12th and it runs all the way to the 19th. That's a full week of water fights. Soi 6 and the main central layers kick things off early. Soi 7 is even earlier and is probably the most bananas area. Then April 19th hits. That's Wan Lai. Big final, don't miss it. Thailand says 3 days. Pattaya says hold my beer. Alright, this is the part that actually matters. How to prepare. First, waterproofing everything, which is not really realistic. Your phone, that's priority number 1. Get a waterproof pouch if your phone is not water resistant. Also, I highly recommend that you put a piece of Scotch tape over your charge port, because if any moisture gets in there and you want to charge up your phone real quick, your phone's not going to let you because it's going to sense moisture. It's going to make you wait until your phone's completely dry, and that is a big issue for me constantly. A lot of people also recommend goggles or earplugs. Sounds extreme, but after a full day of dirty water in your eyes or ears, you'll understand why. I've never had this issue, but a lot of people have brought it to my attention. Clothing, keep it simple. Quick drying clothes are your best friend. Don't wear white unless you want the attention. Rookie mistake. Unless you get them 6-pack abs, big dog. Gear, buy a water gun here. They're cheap, they're everywhere. No need to overthink it. And again, goggles if you actually care about your eyes. Transportation, walking is king. Motorbikes get sketchy fast with water traffic, people throwing stuff at you. And just accept this now. You're gonna get soaked immediately. There's no easy way into it. There's no just watching. The second you step outside, you're part of the game. Unfortunately, even if it's at night and you're running an errand, there's some guy that just got off a plane in the middle of the week and wants to celebrate it with you immediately. Also, footwear is another issue. Running around in flip-flops, kind of tough. You're going to slip around in them a lot. Sandals are probably a better option. I just wear sneakers, and I have a lot of different pairs of sneakers. They're just going to get wet. I'm just walking around in wet feet all day. That's just how it is, and there's no other way to deal with it. You can go home and change, but as soon as you step out, you're going to get soaked again. That's why a lot of people just leave. They get fed up with it, especially here where I live. One person I know got trench foot because his shoes weren't dry all the way. And if you have large size feet, you're not going to be able to buy any cheap sneakers here anyway. So just think about that. All right, I'm going to try to go over the new laws as best as I can. Some of these might be existing or older laws, but new Songkran 2026 rules and enforcement for Pattaya. High pressure water guns. You're gonna see these PVC cannon syringe tubes that people use that will blast you in the face. This super obnoxious. Penalty up to 2 years in jail or a 4,000 baht fine. Pretty sure it'll be the fine. Normal toy guns are fine. Anything that can hurt someone is a problem. They sell them everywhere and they're cheap, but I've also seen a police truck with a whole bunch of them in the back of it as they take them away. I would not be surprised this year if they start walking around and fining people and confiscating them for easy revenue. They say they're going to do a drunk driving crackdown. Not really related. Too sexy can get you fined. Penalties up to 5,000 baht, which is kind of weird for them to try to enforce that, considering that most people are in bathing suits. It doesn't get much skimpier than that. Now, truck and road rules, no standing on truck edges, roofs of vehicles, major accidents every year. The police will stop this hard, and I've seen it before. Whole water trucks are rented and people are on top spraying people. It looks fun, but they've deemed it dangerous, and apparently there's still issues that are happening. Throwing water can still get you charged. If someone doesn't want it, it can be harassment. If you damage property, phones, etc., up to 1 month in jail, 10,000 baht fine annoyance, 3 years in jail, 60,000 baht fine damage. Rare, but it happens when people act stupid. Ice water, dirty water, aggressive behavior. Not a new law, but actively enforced behavior rules can escalate into assault charges and public decisions. This is where tourists get in trouble. That's a majority of everything. It doesn't seem like they're doing anything new, but besides the standing on the trucks. But times are tough, so if they want easy revenue, this is one way they can easily go about getting it. And God forbid, don't spray people who are driving motorbikes. That's the dumbest thing. The roads are already wet and slick. You blind some driver, not everybody wears helmets, and then he can't suddenly see and he's doing 30 miles an hour with somebody on the back of it is just dumb. And everything is on CTV. Songkran is just one of those things that you have to experience at least once. Pattaya takes it to another level, for better or worse. It's bigger, it's louder, it's longer, and yeah, it gets crazier than most places. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna get overwhelmed fast. Either way, you won't forget it. If you've done Songkran before, drop your best tips below. Help the new guys enjoy without screwing up. And everybody in my community that chimed in for advice, I do appreciate it, guys. All right, guys, I love you, and I hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you. Bye bye.